Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Recording. All right, we're good. We are good. All right, let me get clapping.
So where you do your podcast from? Are you doing it from your truck or?
I do it from the truck. Yes. That what makes me kind of
So
different.
you in your truck right now?
Yeah, I'm in my
You in your truck right now?
Yeah, I'm in my truck right now.
Wow.
Yep.
That's so dope.
Thank you. That's what makes me kind of different, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, see. Hold on.
Yeah, show us, because I want to see your mic set up and stuff.
Wow. You done figured it out, didn't you? You said these trucks can't hold me back.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got a boom arm attached to, this, I'm in a Volvo, so this one of the Volvos that didn't come with no doors or nothing like that. So I was able to connect the boom arm to the bottom of the thing and then just have it come over. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of, I got tired of the vlog style of, when I was doing my videos, but I started, I said, bump it. I'll just go ahead and just set it up and just talk about whatever I could talk about or interview whoever I want to interview. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
Ladies, all right, so we're back. We're back. We're on. We're good. Y'all hear me good? All right. Where did we leave off at? Where did we leave off at?
Where did we leave off?
Misconception, oppressed. Well, I guess.
Oh, I think what I was about to say is, I think we don't go through, things because times have changed now. So say for instance, we have a neighbor and he's in his 70s or about to be in his 70s. And he have his wife and she's a little younger than him. And you would think, usually people that age, they kind of still are standoff about it. But they come over, they accept us for who we are. They invite us over to their place. They're so sweet. So I think because of the times, how they always say you picked your parents. I feel like we picked the time that we live in. And it's, fortunately, it's a great time to be alive.
I can agree. I mean, it's messed up with Corona, but
yeah,
I can agree.
Yeah.
All right, hold on for a second. I got to do one more thing. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna.
I'm jumping off, is this a needed suicide? I hope my parachute don't let me down. I hope I get to fly. I don't know why I feel like I gotta die to be alive. I don't know why it feel like people are standing still with no desire. I'm on a wire, wobbling back and forth, the balance clown. I won't be happy if I'm not moving forward, then send me down. My vibration for eternity will continue to come around. So I gotta do this right, I gotta live, I gotta.
All right, so let's keep the ball rolling. That's what's up. Ladies, what are some of the worst frequently asked questions that you guys get?
I think now, being just an adult or whatever, I don't get those questions often. But I guess in my younger years, they would ask like, "Who's the boy?" How do you know you're gay if you never been with a guy? Those questions, but I don't really get questions like that anymore.
What about?
I guess people see that I who I am, so maybe they just don't ask that shit no more.
I got you. What about you, Carla?
I don't think I think because of my personality, people tend not to come to me like that because, you know, it's no telling what I might say. So people don't ask me crazy questions.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the?
I really think the way.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, it's you.
I really think the way you carry yourself in this world
Yeah.
really determines how people approach you or treat you.
Yeah.
And Carla and I we don't take BS. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly. So what about the tropes though? What do you think? What do you think about the lesbian tropes or stereotypes in the LGBTQ community? Like butch
Like when it
females.
comes to femmes, butch, you saying that?
Yeah.
I think that a lot of the times the way that people in general, but women, I'll just focus on lesbians, the way they dress is just really them trying to express how they feel on the inside. You know, because again, like I said, when it comes to women, you have masculine and you have feminine. Now, if I feel masculine in the inside, but yet I'm walking around with a little skirt on and high heels, the world is not going to treat me the way I feel in the inside. So I wear those clothes for comfortability as well as for the world to, I guess, see me in a sense the way I feel in the inside.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
I guess it's a way to hope that the people will perceive me in the way that I feel on the inside, which, I mean, 9 times out of 10 people still see a woman, but still.
And I guess for me, it's kind of like I respect it. For me, I don't have to have it. I don't have to have anybody saying, "Oh, Carla's a femme," or it's like, but the people that do it, it's like I respect them and I understand why they do it. It's the same way, like Nic said, a lot of people do it because they want to be perceived a certain way.
Another reason too is because you want to attract a certain female. So if I'm more masculine presenting, then I want to attract a feminine woman. Now, say for example, if I go to the gay club and I'm dressed up like a femme, then all the damn hard ass studs and shit gonna be trying to hit on me, and that ain't what I want, you know. So it's just a lot of different reasons why lesbians, why we do the things we do. I know everyone in the lesbian community, they don't like labels, but we as humans, that's just what we do. We like to label stuff, you know. It makes us feel more comfortable, you know.
Right.
So,
okay.
But as far as what they do, I don't have no problem with it. It is what it is.
Now y'all,
Sorry.
now Nic Rochelle and Carla Rochelle, y'all two are married. Y'all married couples.
Yeah.
Who popped the question? Who popped the question?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
What?
We literally, I know,
Yeah.
right? It's just, go ahead.
So basically what happened, somehow we started talking about rings or something.
I don't know what we were talking about.
That's what happened. It was like we started having a conversation about like a wedding ring or like what we wanted our ring to be like. And we I think Nic was the one who was like, we talking about wedding rings and we ain't even engaged. So what we did was we just decided to make these wooden rings, which it was a nice little project that we did together. And we made wooden rings and
put gold in it.
Did you make mine and I made yours, or how did that go?
Yeah. You made mine, I made yours.
Yeah, and then we just exchanged them. That's basically what happened.
Yeah, now we got real rings.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how did the progression what I'm pronouncing that right? How was how did y'all get married? Damn it! Like, did y'all get married? Did y'all go down to the church?
No.
Court?
To the courthouse.
To the courthouse. Okay.
Yeah. So we just made a decision. I don't even know how we end up doing that because I think that was random too.
Well, it was just because, you know, when we was on the road, I don't know, doing paperwork, I felt like it would be easier if we just had everything like the same
unified
last name and just that part. And then so when we had a home time, we showed up at the courthouse, and it was
here
very private.
It was a holiday. It was right before the day before Thanksgiving,
on my grandma's birthday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, my grandma
okay.
was actually mad I didn't tell her, but it was just a private moment. Me and Carla, we went through it, and it was over.
Now,
and
now let's jump into trucking. Now we don't have to go into too much about that. You guys just go to Nic and Carla YouTube page, and the whole entire journey from Prime to CRST to their recent company is all documented. Ain't no sugarcoating. Ain't no sugarcoating. Ain't no nothing. So we probably might not have to dig deep into that. But going over to Prime, what was you guys thinking when y'all was when y'all was getting into the trucking journey? And on top of that, what made you guys get into the journey?
Well, it really started with me because again, going on this journey trying to figure out, I had a moment where I had to ask myself, Nic, what is it that make you happy? Like what will make you happy in life? And I said freedom and just being able to create. So for some reason, my intuition, it made me move to Mississippi. I was living in this RV by myself. Carla's living in Alabama. Just trying to figure everything out. And it was this pastor and his wife. They came to my store. I was working at AT&T at a little store where you sell cell phones. And something again in me, because I tend to follow my intuition a lot. And it said, ask them. And so I asked them, I said, can y'all think of a job that I can do where I can work from anywhere within like the world or in the US? And because again, I wanted freedom and I wanted to be able to create full time. And he said, well, a dispatcher? Have you ever heard of it? I was like, dispatcher, what is that? So then doing the research and figuring out that they are the ones that help the truck drivers, I was like, well, damn, maybe we could become a truck driver to see what it's like for dispatchers, to see if that's something I want to do. Yeah. And that'll allow us to, get to the freedom faster and start traveling faster. So I asked Carla if she wanted to do it. And how did you feel about it?
Yeah, and I told her yes, because it was something that I had thought about before, but at the time my kids were young. So that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah. So we started driving the trucks again. This was me trying to figure out if I wanted to be a dispatcher, but I mean, trucking was never meant to be long term. Yeah. It was just me following my intuition.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I see you guys. You guys both had different experience with your trainers in the beginning. And as a matter of fact, I just had a live feed before I went on, because there's females out here that's being harassed, being assaulted, being just being all kinds of things by their trainers. And I believe that you guys, I don't think y'all had a similar situation, but I if I'm not mistaken, because I have followed you, Carla, you was the one that had the issue. Am I right?
Yeah, I had an issue with my trainer. It's like I can't even remember all the details right now.
Oh, it's documented.
Yeah. So yeah, I did have an issue. I tried to work it out, and it just wasn't working out. So Nic and I, after talking, we made the decision, okay, well, maybe we can switch trainers. And then when I brought it up to my trainer, he was just like, absolutely not. Like, he didn't even want to consider training Nic. And I was just like, okay, well, if that's the case, like, I need a new trainer. And, he was trying to convince me it was going to take a long time. But I'm the type of person, Nic and I both, we feel like what's meant for us is going to happen. So we don't let anybody try to steer us from what we're thinking. So even though I was thinking, I'm just going to go ahead and get a new trainer, he was trying to make me think it could be months before you get a trainer. I said, okay, well, I'll wait months then. But I already felt like it wasn't going to be months. I don't even think it took me a couple of days to get a new trainer.
Yeah.
How about...
Yeah, trainers are...
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? And it's crazy how they consider that training a female is a dating app. Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because you know what? It's crazy. When I first got on the phone with my trainer, he was like, at first the conversation was going good. I was excited, and then he was like, "What you look like?" And I'm like, "Huh? What?" And he asked me what I look like and wanted me to send my Facebook. I was like, I ain't doing all that. Now I'm just trying to learn how to drive. Exactly. But once I shut that down, then he backed off. But I was like, damn.
So
why is that one of the first questions he asked me?
So Prime just started back. They just dropped their training process from 50,000 miles to 30,000 miles. When you guys was at Prime, was it 30 that y'all went through, or was it the 50?
Actually, I think it was 30 though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 30. It was 30 for us.
Okay. So you guys got y'all license and y'all stayed with Prime for as long as y'all did. Moving on, y'all got with CRST. Now y'all said in y'all videos the reason why you got with them was to to step up so you guys would know how the lease program works, and to see if you guys wanted to own your truck or something like that. But why didn't you do that with Prime? Because Prime had a lease program too.
Well, with Prime, from the beginning, I felt like it was a trap, just from seeing the way that our trainers moved, because they were lease drivers. But when they had to pay, when they had so much overhead, they still had to run just like company drivers, sometimes harder than company drivers. And again, because I have now this vision for my life and what I want is freedom and to create. So those things are like the main, when you see me move in this world, that's what I'm focused on. So after doing my research and realizing Prime was still going to have a leash on me, I wanted to get away from the leash. So I said, well, let me experiment with CRST. I saw the reviews. I saw the things people said, but I said, the truck note cheap as hell. It'll give me a chance to have more freedom and less of a leash, and to see what it's like to lease and see if that's what I want. And I got all of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the truck note was so cheap, we didn't have to move like that. And I was able to challenge the what are they called? The dispatchers. What are they called? Is it
fleet managers? Driver managers.
Driver manager. I was able to challenge him more if he had something to say based off of a decision that I made based off how I wanted to move. And that's why we did the CRST thing, and I'm really glad we did it, because it allowed us to have more fun. The leash, because with Prime, we're driving 5,000-6,000 miles a fucking week. I was tired, and I again, freedom and to create. So I didn't have as much time to create, and I didn't have as much say so in where I moved and when I moved. So I was just trying to get closer to that. So that's why we did the CRST move.
When you guys decided to make that power move, did Prime try to step in and try to keep you guys there? I mean, because at that time, y'all popularity with your YouTube and such was banging. And did Prime did they come to you guys and be like, yo, stay, we'll give you extra or whatever?
No, Ryan, of course, he was our fleet manager. He was so sweet. Yeah. He didn't want us to leave, and even I think a year later he called us when we were at, I think, CRST or
it was
FedEx.
Before a year. Yeah,
he called us and was like just checking in on us to see if we ever wanted to come back. But no, it was never like any pressure or anything. So yeah, no, they didn't.
Yeah, don't never go back. Always go forward. So CRST wasn't a long period there. What, about a year or so? Less than a year?
Yeah. The same with Prime. Both of them was about a year. And that's because Frank from the Trucking Couple, he reached out, which I'm gonna be real with you. When I was at Prime Inc. in training, I saw them little cute trucks drive past. I saw one drive past when I was with my trainer. I was like, what is that? Because I didn't even know they existed. It looked like an RV and it didn't look super long. I wanted it. And when I realized I had a year contract to do with Prime, I tried to like not focus on it because I knew if the more I focused on it, the more I was going to want to get to it. But I was glad I saw it. And when I got to CRST, Frank reached out to me to come join them at FedEx Custom Critical. But I had to still do my research. I did a lot of research before we made the next move. I already knew we wanted to do the expediter thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Frank reached out, it was just on time, and then we did that.
Yeah. That how was, now, you know, you took us on the inside. How was that in comparison to the tractor trailer?
Bliss. It was it's just freedom. It's beautiful. It's easy. It's not as much work for the amount of money you get. Go ahead, baby.
And you can pretty much take the truck a lot more places. Like, we're able to get into a lot more things, like
have a lot more fun. Yes.
Yeah.
How much I don't know if somebody asked you this, but how much did it cost you to get the truck unstuck?
Oh, that costs what? And I meant to put the damn price in the you saw when I got stuck in that mud at my mama's house.
Yeah.
I think it was just like, maybe, what was it? Was it a couple hundred or something like that?
I don't know.
It wasn't a lot, but I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I meant to put that in the video, but I forgot to edit that in the video.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything crazy where you would be like, God damn.
Yeah. But the thing is, they paid for it and we just moved on.
Yeah.
Like, Highfield Trucking, I will say they are freaking lit. And if we do ever have to go back into the trucking industry, which I hope we don't, it would be back with Highfield. It would be back driving the expedited truck. I wouldn't do anything else with that.
Now, the expedited requires teams, right? They every time I look it up, it's you have to do teams, pretty much.
Yeah, they prefer teams. Yes.
All right. So, what? 3-4 years of trucking altogether, give or take?
Nope. Almost 3 years. Almost 3 years.
All right. So within your 3 years of trucking, have you guys now in the trucking for the LGBTQ community?
It's a new letter every time.
I know, right? I know. Have you guys ever experienced any discrimination in trucking, or any disrespect in trucking?
No. I mean, I'm not saying that it don't exist. I'm just saying Carla and I, we state ourselves the way we carry ourselves when we're out there in the public. We out there and we in. Like, I mean, we don't have, maybe it's not enough time for people to disrespect us because we just don't be around people like that.
Yeah.
Go out, our truck, take our shower, use the restroom, fill up, get back in that mug. That's it.
Have any one of you guys been hit on while in the fuel station or something like that?
Of course.
Not blatantly, but like flirting. Flirting happens a lot too. Yeah. But I mean, Carla and I, we flirt. So I mean, it is what it is.
But when you tell them y'all two together, I'm sure they'd be like, "Oh man, damn it."
No, I mean, it's never been a situation where I had to be like, "Oh, I'm with somebody."
Yeah.
It's simple flirting and go on about your business. That's it. I've never had anyone like persistent, like, I'm trying to be with you, get my number type thing. It's just like, you look nice, thank you.
Like a drive-by flirt.
Yeah.
You say like a drive-by flirting. In your 3 years.
And I think it's because like the way we both move, it's like I move like I have somewhere to go. It's like you don't have time to talk to me. And because the way I move, it's like I'm moving like I don't have time to entertain you. Like,
and a lot of that comes from, like I said, my foundation is in St. Louis, Missouri, hers is in Birmingham. So we just move like that. Like that whole Southern, like walking around, waving to people. Like I still haven't picked that shit up. Like I move with a purpose, always.
Exactly. ladies, within the 3 years of you guys been trucking, that you guys been trucking, you started, especially you guys decided to start YouTube, and you wanted to, chronicle your journey, throughout the trucking sphere. But Nic, I gotta admit, man, you is sweet on the editing, man. What program are you using to edit your videos?
Currently, I'm using Luma Fusion on my iPad. Yeah, that's very similar to.
All this is on all this is on the iPad.
Yes, and then before that, it was on my cell phone. It's really just a matter, like, I know you started watching us during 2018, like during the trucking journey, but I've been doing this for a very long time. Like Windows Movie Maker, Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects. It's just constant, just creating. That's what I love. If I'm not creating, I'm not happy. Whether it's music, videos, editing, stories, whatever, I have to create or I get in a depressed state. And I've been at it for a long time. Now
we talking about creation. You is sweet on the mic too. So when did you pick up music?
Since I was a baby.
Oh, you took it back.
Yeah. I've been skating since I was a little toddler. I remember being a little baby asking my little sister, Maya, you want to make up a song? That's just what I've been doing. One of my songs? You're a shining star. That's when I was a little kid.
And like I said, when I was doing the research, while we was in the background talking, and I was doing some more research on you, I did not realize you got a catalog. You got a catalog, and it's good. You got a catalog of good music, though.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's paying off because it's almost like all of the seeds that I've sowed, so many years ago, now they're beginning to manifest. They're beginning to sprout out, and it's giving me an opportunity where I can focus on it full time and really try to put everything I have into it to grow it.
Well, I do have a cousin. I always promote him. He's a producer on Money Bag Records, the youngest producer on Money Bag Records. Check him out, Money Bag Yo. Shout out to him.
Okay. What's his name?
His name, you can look him up. His name is I Am Drum God on Instagram. So definitely look him up. He got some hits. He got some hits. He's the youngest. He been there. He got signed on when he was 15 years old. So I'm very proud of my cousin and my bigger cousin. So at the end of the trucking journey, you guys of course made a video about that. What was the reason, and what is the next step for you guys as far as beyond trucking now?
Well, we're in, and see, the thing is, we're in that step. How can I explain this? I think so many of us as humans, we get caught up in, when I get this, I'm gonna be happy. The main focus is maintaining our happiness now and becoming as free as we can as human beings and just enjoying life. So I create full time is to grow that to whatever I'm creating, to grow it, as well as the freedom. What's the freest I can get as a human being? And that's just what we're doing, and just appreciating each and every moment. That's why we have that slogan on our channel, live life for a living, because it's like you make the best out of everything, every situation you're in, every phase of your life you're in, and then you focus on what makes you happy and you chase after what makes you happy. So that's just using our emotional compass as a guide through life and just enjoying it.
There you go. That the motto, live life for a living. Who came up with that motto?
Man, it happened when I met this. So during the time where I quit my job, I took a leap of faith when I was at the DirecTV job. And I thought like, oh, when I get to a point where I'm making music full time and I'm doing this, I'm gonna be so happy. I got to it. I was able to create music full time, but I wasn't happy. Like, I didn't like being in the clubs. I didn't like performing in front of people. I just didn't like it. And I was like, why am I not happy? And then my friend at the time introduced me to this guy. His name was Genesis. His name is Genesis. And when I met Genesis, I saw a type of freedom that I'd never seen. I didn't even know existed. He was a black man. He was walking around this huge building in his socks. You remember him?
Yeah.
Just looking like he had such amount of peace over him. And I was like, and I asked him, I said, after talking to him and all day and just looking at him and observing, I said, Genesis, what do you do? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. He said, I live life for a living. And I was like, what does that mean? And when he tried to, it's like he went into some old philosophical shit. And then when he finally tried to explain to me what he did for a living, I still didn't get it.
Yeah.
So I said, I want that. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want freedom. I want to create full time. I just want to live my life. I want to live life for a living. That's what we do.
I like that. Y'all created a slogan, and everybody brought into it, man. Now with YouTube that you've been doing so long, and you grew your YouTube from a staggering, few hundred subscribers to a staggering 30. At least I could have thought it was at 30 at one time, but then when I go back, it's like at 29. But this is on your...
No, we haven't hit 30. We haven't hit 30 yet on that channel.
Oh, okay. Now this is on your this is on your main channel. Since
channel, yeah.
Why YouTube question? Why did you guys created a YouTube page, and what's your YouTube page is about?
Well, like I said before, I have multiple or different personalities or alter egos, and in my music, I'm really serious, and not a lot of people get to see the goofy side or just how I am, outside of my music. That was when all I did was music. So a friend of mine told me about vlogging, and I was like, you could just walk around with a camera and people will watch it. So then I started uploading vlogs, and we just been at it.
Yeah.
Now that you guys, go ahead.
So mainly initially that channel was so they could see another side of me, but then Carla came in, and it's just like, we just kept going together.
Yeah, just took it over, man. Like I said, your editing skills on all your videos is just phenomenal. I mean, I've been a fan. Every time I talk about editing and all like that, your name always come out of my mouth. I always say Nic has the touch when it comes to editing, and I will always thought that, being that for me, editing was just a little bit too much because it was just me on the truck. And I will always say it's easy to pull out the camera and talk, yada, 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 do whatever. But the time is in the editing. And I figured that being that y'all was a team driver, you had the time to really put your videos together the way you wanted to be together on your videos. Am I correct in saying that?
It's like, yes, you are, but it's like it's really no different. Like, if I drove a truck by myself, I still have to sleep and then drive at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that driving trucks did give me more time to focus on my craft. Like, rather than if I had to go into a 9-to-5 job and sit at a computer and talk on the phone all day, I wouldn't have had that time to edit videos and stuff. Was I tired sometimes? Yes. And now it's like, since I have this extra time, I'm finding myself editing videos into the double digits as far as hours. Just really digging deep. I didn't have that kind of time on the truck. So a lot of the videos I would throw them together, but that's because I've been doing it for so long. But now I'm able to put hours towards editing. Not with necessarily the vlogs, but mainly on our second channel that we're growing. It's like I'm able to really dig deep with the editing and the creativity.
Now the voiceover with your dog, those were some of the funniest ones. How was it? How was it? How was it for you to sync the voiceover with the video of your dog?
I mean, that part was just pretty easy, but as far as like what inspired it, like Carla and I, man, we always make Nikki talk.
We do. It's like, I guess if Nic is saying something, usually if Nic is saying something to her, then I'll be talking smart, like I'm Nikki. Like Nikki said, don't be talking to her like that. So it's like everybody started doing it. You know, when somebody was saying something in reference to Nikki, so it just created the idea, and Nic just put it into play.
Yeah, I mean, I've made, like, because I've been doing so long, I've made pants talk, I've made fruit and chips talk, you know what I'm saying? But y'all never really see that part of the process.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Nikki, that was easy.
Yeah, that was some of my favorite videos right there. Being that
my grandma,
oh, what'd you say?
My grandma too. She always asks. She be like, "You need to bring that dog back on your channel."
Being that this is now, of course, this is YouTube, and of course, you know, with YouTube, you're gonna run into some keyboard cowboys. Have you guys ran into some of y'all keyboard cowboys on the main channel?
When you say run into, like, you mean like seeing them face to face, or
no, keyboard cowboys. It's my way of saying haters.
We all get them. I'm sure you get yours, right? Yeah, that's what comes with YouTube. But through the years, because I'm really sensitive when it comes to my art. Really sensitive.
Yes.
But because I've been at it for so long, I've had to learn how to not let it get to me as much.
Yeah. It's kind of, sometimes Nic and I will talk about it, but sometimes I will take over the comments, and then it's times that Nic take over the comments.
But now Carla, she mainly takes care of the comment section.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll come out, I'll sit on the front porch like Bernie, and I'll see what's going on. But for the most part, I just let Carla handle the comments. But I handle it better now than ever before. You know, at first I used to have like trigger words where if they type this word, don't let it hit. Now it's just free range. You can say whatever you want. But it took a long time for me to get there because of how sensitive I am when it comes to my art. Because, you know, you sit and you spend hours editing this stuff, putting all this stuff together, and then somebody come and dump their shit on your stuff. And you
exactly.
Ready to, you know, windmill them.
Yeah, I think the biggest lesson that we have learned, when we start reading it, if it seemed like it's some bull, it's like we just delete it. And it's like, once you delete it, you don't even know what it was that they were about to say. But if you take the time and leave it on your channel, because we have tested it, we've left things on our channel, and then somebody will read it and it'd be like, oh, well, let me go and put my stuff on here too. But if you delete it, a lot of times people that have negative intentions, if they don't see anything negative, they tend to just kind of like shy away and they won't put it on there.
Yeah, because what I'm learning also more and more, especially with this second channel, is that the importance of having your own community. So your name is your brand. It's like people know that when Nic and Carla upload a video, when Lockoutmen upload a video, I'm going to go to this community and this is how we behave in this community.
Exactly.
So it's really like, you know.
How did you guys figure out the YouTube algorithm? I need to know that, because y'all.
No one. I don't think no one has really figured out the algorithm. However, this is what I have learned, and it changes all the time. When you put out a video, because again, we're growing this second channel. That's like my main focus. I want to blow that mug up past the blog channel. But when you upload a video, if, like, let's say you upload video A and video B, whichever video performs the best, try to make more content like that video. So it's almost like riding a wave. It's like the stock market. It's going to go up and it's going to go down. But when you see an opportunity to go up, ride that mug until you can no longer ride it. We just did that.
Yeah.
It was a situation where it was going viral. Me and Carla was on that mug like a surfboard, putting videos, 5-hour lives, all type of shit about that one topic, and gained so many subs off of it. And now the wave is going down. Yeah. So then we'll wait and for the next wave, and when it comes, we're gonna ride that mug.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up. The second channel, a little bit more X-rated, a little bit more spunky. How many?
So you've been over there on that channel.
Y'all.
You ain't supposed to be over there on that channel now.
He been over there like.
Yeah, y'all talking about everything other than trucks, man. I'm just saying. But how many subscribers that channel got?
Man, we're getting ready to hit 12,000 on that channel, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
here. Yeah, when we quit, we almost at 12.
Now, let me ask you this. Between the two channels, because as we just spoke about the YouTube algorithm and everything, a lot of people that's coming into YouTube thinking that they're going to make some money off of YouTube. And I talked to You Love India, and you know, she just hit like 30,000 subscribers within 3-4 months. Like, it was crazy. And her first YouTube paycheck was a little bit over $2,000. What was y'all? What once you guys hit like 20,000, because y'all on y'all way to 30, but when y'all hit that 20,000, what was that YouTube paycheck looking like?
I really can't answer that because the subscribers, it doesn't determine your money. It really is how many views you're getting. So like right now, like say for example, she could have 30,000 subs. I can have 30,000 subs. I could only be bringing in a couple $100, and she could be bringing in thousands because she's bringing in so many more views. Yeah. So it's really I can't really answer that question. As far as how much it was at 20,000 subscribers. And at that time we were driving trucks, so any of the money that was coming in, every time I see $2,000 checks, $1,000 checks, it just depends on how the views were. It didn't really matter because the money was just coming in from everywhere. Yeah, but it's not really the subscribers; it's how many views you're bringing in.
How do your fan base now feel about you now that you're out of trucking?
I mean, you have the ones who don't like that we're out of trucking, and you have the ones who understand it. And see, that's the thing, like with this blog channel, the blog channel is kind of struggling right now because when you start your channel and you have a niche that you're in, and so people come to you for that type of content. So when you switch it up, you're naturally going to have like the ones who are just sitting subscribed to your channel, not really watching because they're not interested in the new, vibe you're bringing. And that's just what comes with it.
That's why you switch. That's why you switch to why you have a separate channel, right? You didn't want to bring, you didn't want to mix it. You didn't want to mix all that into your main channel, right?
Yeah. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, because it's like, if I'm coming to you for a podcast for you to interview, I don't want to see you talking about your shoes. I don't care. That ain't why I'm here.
Right. Or losing weight. Or
I don't care. You know, it's like you want to keep the vibe as consistent as possible. They know, like on that second channel, they know when they come to us, they're going to laugh and there's going to be a reaction. And I learned the importance of staying in your zone based off of the mistakes that I've made with I wouldn't even call it mistakes with the blog channel, just based off of what happened with the blog channel. Yeah.
All right. That's what's up. Nic and Carla. Let me get you that. There you go. Nic Carla. So now you guys are out of trucking. What's next? Since it's life after trucking now. So I know that you guys you made one video that that somebody broke into your storage, which was crazy. Don't understand why they would do that, but It is what it is. But what
Hey, it's
is,
getting real.
huh?
I said it's just getting real out here, you know. People trying to figure out, get creative with trying to steal and stuff.
That's crazy, man. So what is next for you guys?
And another thing is like we don't have a lot of stuff, so we're not attached to a lot of things. So when whatever they stole in that storage, it really didn't affect us like that. Like all the things that I really mess with, like my iPad, what I need to edit and film, I got it with me. So that really didn't affect me, and I was thankful for that. I always try to be a glass half full type of person rather than half empty. But I mean, like I said before, when you say what's next, this is it, you know.
Yeah.
Really, again, building and living life for a living.
That's what's up.
It's like that's it. Yeah.
Nic and Carla, man,
Just
you guys gave me some of the best trucking content ever. Okay, so that's coming from your number one fan. You guys gave me you guys made me laugh. You know, I felt y'all pain. You know, especially with the hair. Oh man, the hair. But you guys gave me some of the best trucking content out there. We learned from you. We vibe with you. We just rode the wave, just like you said. We rode the wave with you. Now it's time for you guys to, you know, turn it around and get something else going. Nic, Carla, thank you very much for blessing the Lockoutmen podcast tonight. I really, really, truly appreciate it. You guys are citizens now.
Yeah,
well,
we got
thank you for having us.
we got our own regular store we go to, and you know. Yeah.
So is the merch, the live life for a living merch still doing good? And let the people know where they can find all your social media as well as your merch and your music, because your music is fire. While we on, hold on right quick. While we on, can I use a track for one of my openings or one of my closings? I want to get that permission first.
Tell me do you know which track you have an idea that you want to use? Because I have to clear it through CD Baby or one of them.
Yeah, exactly with CD Baby, because they're the ones that does the YouTube thingy. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know, because it was one of the, I think the one song that I want to use for this intro is the vibration vibe. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you should with that one. But yeah, the merch it's on our YouTube channel. It's like a YouTube shelf. So I mean, we'll have people that'll buy it. I really don't keep track of it because it all just come in with the YouTube money when they pay us that one time a month. But as far as like our music, my music, I mean, you can search Nic Rochelle on any DSP, any digital streaming platform. We also have a podcast. It's called Let's Be Brutally Honest. So you can, you know, look that up. That's on Spotify and all these different DSPs. And then our channels, we have the Nic and Carla channel as well as the Carla Nic channel. But yeah. So just search Nic and Carla or Nic Rochelle and you'll find a lot of our stuff. You
find all of it. And your Instagram, I try to bring up your Instagram, Nic. I'm having a hard time doing that.
Yes, we switched it. It's called Married to Minimalism.
What?
I know, right? Married, the number 2, minimalism.
That's too much. Why you change that?
It's just I don't know. It's going along with the brand that we're building. Yeah, Married to
minimalism. So that's y'all with the minimalist lifestyle now. That's what's going on. Nic and Carla. Thank you, ladies. I really do appreciate you guys coming on, chopping it up with me. You guys have, you guys have any parting words for anybody? Any advice for lesbian couples that's thinking about coming into the trucking industry, or what do you want to leave? What do you want the people to leave with?
That I think you should live your life the way that you want to live it. If you're considering going out into the trucking industry, definitely, do it, but have a vision for what you want your life to look like. Do you want to go into the trucking industry and, buy a truck and do that for the rest of your life? Or do you just want to go into the trucking industry for a certain reason? Me personally, I went into the trucking industry to change up the relationship I had with money, because I was so used to living paycheck to paycheck and, struggling or being broke. And then also I wanted to travel. That was the main reason I went into the trucking industry, and I got that, and just live your life for yourself,
How about you, Carla?
You got anything you want to say?
No, pretty much the same thing. Other than just make sure, like Nic said, there's a reason you get into trucking, but when you get into trucking, don't lose yourself. Just make sure that you have a plan.
Yeah, have a plan.
Yeah.
Nic and Carla, two beautiful females that's doing their damn thing out here. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here and watching the special edition of the Lockoutmen podcast show. If you guys like content like this, hit that like button. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell. All of that. You know what I'm saying? And if you, if you like content like this or what I bring over here, consider joining the community. Hook a brother up with some coffee, man. I'm thirsty all the time, and it's only $1.99. Maybe I should drop the price. But the $1.99 is a cup of coffee. Hook a brother up, all right? That's what I'm saying. Nic and Carla, Lockoutmen, we are gone.
This your year, get it in. Party over here, get it in. She like a liquor clear, get it in. She get it from a deal, get it in. Make it disappear, get it in. Park it in the rear, get it in. Now make it reappear, get it in. Freaky with no fear, get it in. Pop it in the clutch, girl, get it in gear. Jump on it, double dutch, girl, get it in gear. Drop it, double clutch, girl, get it in gear. Pump it up, butt lift, now downshift.